The following is an edited extract from Short Story Writing, An Art or a Trade by Nathan Bryllion Fagin. Download a PDF copy by clicking on the link in the description below. The Artificial Ending. One of the surest tags of the American short story has been its happy ending. No matter what vicissitudes the hero or heroine may have undergone, what problems and tragedies may have overtaken them, what unmendable exploits of circumstance or fate they may have been subjected to, in the end, all must be well with them. The happy ending is a direct result of our uplift optimism, of our Pollyanna philosophy of life, of our fear of reality. We have always justified it on the ground of our national psychology, which we claim is buoyant and aggressive and won't accept defeat. Here and there, views have been expressed that a happy ending is not absolutely necessary to make a story readable. Some of these views are so decidedly antagonistic as to maintain that a happy ending is invariably inartistic. The happy ending, we admit, may not always be artistic, and it may not always bring an acceptance, but the unhappy ending almost invariably brings rejection. The fallacy of the happy ending clearly illustrates the lack of any sound system of thought or reasoning underlying the exposition and production of American fiction. We have the support of venerable theories and formulas and high-sounding abstractions, but not of facts and logic. It is as if we dared not examine the result of the application of our theories and the feeling of our formulas. D.W. Griffith, one of the ablest producers of moving pictures, is reported to have made the statement that the average spectator of cinema drama has the intelligence of a 9-year-old child. That Mr. Griffith is justified in his statement may be assumed from the huge success he has had in purveying cinema entertainment. He has made millions, where others have made scanty half-millions. Verily, he knows his public, and is in a position to estimate his mental powers with some measure of accuracy. His contempt of its intelligence does him credit. Of what use would it be to fear for the safety of the trapped little girl when a dogged confidence, gained by profitable experience in reading, would suggest that she is due at the altar on page 5 and would inevitably keep her appointment? Of what use would be taking seriously the pugilistic encounters of the man who can't be knocked out? Why thrill with anxiety over an overturned automobile when it is certain that the hero pinned underneath it will have sustained nothing more serious than a few scratches that must heal before the final sentence is completed? To preach suspense as the highest law, then kill it at its very inception by another law of the happy ending, is an absurdity that cannot long remain unapparent even to a 9-year-old intelligence. Once and for all, we must come to an acceptance of the truth that there can be but one kind of an ending to a story, whether happy or unhappy, and that is the logical one. An ending which is a direct inevitable outgrowth of the story itself. No law can be made that would apply to all stories. Each story generates its own laws. You have just listened to an edited extract from Short Story Writing, An Art or a Trade by Nathan Bryllion Fagin. Download a PDF copy by clicking on the link in the description below.